General Mark Milley, one of the most highly decorated military minds of all time.
I want to understand white rage, and I'm white.
He led the battles of...
Well,
and...
we're waiting.
Anyway, that's not important. In a sit-down...
What?
He was asked about the military and wokeness.
How about no?
It got heated.
Bullshit.
He denied it.
A bullshit?
Well, my answer? White rage. I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Happy Tuesday. It's been a while since we heard of this guy. Remember General Mark Milley? Yes, the incredible Army general, member of the Joint Chiefs, one of the most highly decorated military minds of all time. Well, you're thinking, wow, this guy's amazing. Yeah, amazingly woke. Ah, yes. Reminds me of that wonderful speech he had in Congress when he was asked about wokeness and he talked about white rage. But in a recent interview, it got heated. He said, no, the military is not woke. I can't tell you why or how, but it's not. Trust me. Oof. And here we go. This comes out of PJ Media. While using drag queens for recruitment, woke General Milley hotly denies military is woke. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Mark Milley, thoroughly modern Mark Milley, who apparently wears a medal on his chest for every military disaster he's ever overseen, fact, bristles at the claims that on his watch, the U.S. military has become woke, soft, distracted from its actual purpose of defending the nation from enemies, foreign and domestic. That's me, but that's true. The Uber work general claims that he is not sure what the word truly means. What are you talking about, my man? That is woke. And that the U.S. military is fearsome, powerful, and ready for anything. And it's true, as long as the Chinese and Russians send an army of drag queens to confront us. Milley insisted on Sunday that what I see is a military that is exceptionally strong, powerful, ready. In fact, readiness rates, the way we measure readiness is better now than it's been in years. Yes, Reagan, sit down. This could be true, but how exactly do Milley and his woke henchmen measure readiness? After all, this is the same Milley who claimed that Biden's regime catastrophically botched the withdrawal from Afghanistan. There was an extensive amount of planning in this. And yet you sat there and did nothing as Biden greenlit the clusterfuck that was Afghanistan. So, yeah. But I had nothing to do with it, says Mark Milley. With the withdrawal from Afghanistan, took an extensive amount of planning. Then we all know. Milley could be measuring readiness by the number of drag queens featured in military recruitment videos. Milley could define readiness by the depth of military's understanding of white rage, as he told Matt Gaetz in June of 21. Of course, this all was regarding to the January 6th insurrection. Milley declared, I want to understand white rage. I'm white. I want to understand it. So what is the cause of thousands of people to assault the building and try to overturn the Constitution of the United States of America? What caused that? I want to find out. I'm ready. Evidently hoping that no one whom he was speaking knew about the Navy's drag queens recruiter or his own remarks about white rage and the insurrection, Milley on Sunday claimed that this military is a lot of things, but woke? Oh, my man, it's not. So I take exception to that. I think people say these things for a reason, for their own reasons, but it's not true. It's not accurate. It's not a broad brush description of the U.S. military as it exists today. It isn't? Really? Milley's words could carry a great deal more weight were it not for the mountain of evidence in Milley's military far more interesting in pushing the left's insane social agenda that is actually winning wars. The lack of preparation and the withdrawal from Afghanistan was the biggest indication of its wrong-headedness. Of this wrong headedness. But there are plenty of others. Most of them revolve around the pushing of the left's fascination with depravity and the perversion upon the military. In the summer of 22, Joint Base Langley, Langley Ausis, first Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Summer Festival, featured what else? A drag show. The festival, according to Daily Wire, featured a series of performances and speeches, including a poem on diversity, equity, and inclusion, and a drag show by Joshua Kelly, who performs under the moniker Harpy Daniels. Harpy is a Navy brass favorite sailor. He's also the drag queen they decided to make the star of these recruitment videos. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis pointed out the obvious when he noted one of the presidential campaign addresses that the military has been infected by the woke mind virus. Thank you, Elon. And that the consequences of this couldn't be more serious. This is changing the character of the military. It's changing the culture of our services. It's creating a situation in which great warriors have been driven away and recruiting is at an all-time low. Fact, 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 and more facts. That's right. And that the military, that Milley insists exceptionally strong, powerful, and ready, is the man stupid. No, he's just woke. Well, stupid and woke. Blurred lines. As far as Milley is concerned, the military is exceptionally strong, powerful, as I said, but it's gay friendly, or because it's gay friendly. Obsessed with drag queens, hostile to patriots, multiple vaccinated, and compliant in every other possible way with the left's social agenda. The agenda has nothing to do whatsoever with defending the country against its enemies. And so that simply isn't a concern for thoroughly modern Milley and his woke cohorts. They have lived all their lives in a world in which America didn't face any serious military threats. This has rendered them complacent and willing to take risks with the military that no prudent or patriotic officer would even consider. They assure us that there's no consequences for doing this, and we can only hope they're right. The fact of the matter is that Milley is a buffoon. He's a moron, a cretin, an idiot. A moron. But yet, he heads up the Joint Chiefs. And what does that say for the rest of them? Milley should have resigned the second Afghanistan fell in the fucking toilet. He should have. When that shit went south, he should have had a press conference the next day and said, yeah, here's my hat. Here's my medals. I'm out. I'm fucked up. I'm done. Peace. And he should have went out on merry way. But no. That's not Milley. That's not the most highly decorated military mind of all time. Or one of, anyway. He stood his ground. He stayed in place. He kept pushing forward. Yes, drag queens kept pushing forward the gay agenda. Yes, kept pushing forward the alphabet mafia mentality. But if you ask him about woke, no. We're not woke. Ask him about white rage. I want to understand it. Ask him about military readiness. Oh, yes, we're ready to go right in the shitter as China and Russia look on and continue to laugh their ass off. Thank you, Dementia Joe. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.